Hey y'all, welcome back. Thanks for tuning in again. Today I will have a helper. I recently got surgery. I can't do this alone. So, first step, you mark your shoebox 2 inches apart. Now, you may not feel comfortable doing it this way. However, I do. I know it's real effective. Just torching it and using this tool, which is a crochet tool, to make circles. I want them kind of big because I plan on putting some polyfill in them. Next, wipe it down, use some alcohol, paper towels. Y'all know how to use this. I don't really got to show y'all too much. You want to line the bottom with a black trash bag, or you can spray paint half of this container just so there's no pins coming up all hard to harvest. You don't want that. So just do it this way. Now you got a birthday cake. You don't have to make it soak overnight. Nothing changes. Next step, use your cheese grater. Grate your cakes to be as small as they can be. This part is major, especially if you're using 1 cake instead of like 4. The smaller the better. This is the bulk substrate. I put the ingredients in the beginning of the video. Make sure after it's done pasteurizing, you can squeeze some water out. But please put the bulk substrate at the bottom and keep layering until you run out of shredded cake. A shout out to my man for helping me. I'm so thankful for him. He is the best man I have ever met in my life. Just wanted to throw that out there. Make sure the sides are tucked so there is no air gaps or just anywhere that's not covered with bulk or mushroom shreds. All right, and then we sealed the holes with polyfill. I've also seen people just tape the holes closed with micro pour tape. That tape is not expensive, but I wanted to try this technique. You want to put wax paper on top of your project because it creates a microclimate. You put the lid on top and you close it. You want to put this in the dark for, I want to say, at least 10 days or whenever you start seeing pins. Then you'll put another empty shoebox over top of this, or a shoebox that's larger than this over top, and I can show y'all that next. Now this is one of the techniques if you wanted to put a container that's larger than the shoebox over it, or if you put one that's equal and then you tape the middles together. They're both adequate as long as there is a little gape somewhere where you can get some air in there sometimes, or FAE, fresh air exchange, then you're doing it right. These are 2 of my dub tubs I did already. I used micro pour tape instead of polyfill. The one on the left, you can see there are 3 mushrooms coming in and a whole bunch of pins. The reason why I gave each shoebox their own cake is because when I inoculated my cakes initially, I didn't see any growth for like at least 1 to 3 weeks. So then I inoculated them with something else and then I saw growth. So I'm not really sure what they are. So I gave them their own boxes to grow in. And I kind of feel like it might increase my yield by spreading them out versus just putting a whole bunch of spawn in 1 shoebox. But with my mushrooms, I like to make chocolate bars. I dry them out. I blend them in my coffee grinder and then melt the chocolate in like the microwave or something. Put the powder inside, mix it, put it in the chocolate mold, refrigerate for about 20 minutes, and here you have my chocolate bars. Thanks for watching and don't forget to subscribe.